Hello, folks. Welcome to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas's daily free winner show, brought to you by the best website on the planet, your one-stop sports betting shop, SportsMemo. Before we bring out today's very special guests, and we've got an all-star lineup for you. Before we give out today's special guest, bring out today's special guests and give out free winners for today's card, you know how we start every show. Hello, dear.
Hello, happy Wednesday.
Happy Hump Day.
I know.
It's Hump Day for all you people in relationships. It's just a Wednesday because you guys don't. Anyway, but as you guys know, Dionne and I have not been feeling well. We think we got another bout of COVID. So if you could deal with my James Gandolfini soprano like breathing through my mouth, and Dionne, he's not feeling too well either. We adore you. By the way, thank you guys. We got a couple of dozen more people hitting us up on Twitter and whatnot saying, hey, we hope you guys feel better. I know a lot of you guys have been there and through that. And even though we're vaccinated, we had our first bout with this 2 years ago, and it wasn't very good. And it's not as bad this time, but it's not very pleasant. Let me tell you, you ever go on a date with your ex? It's kind of like getting COVID the second time around. So we want to thank all of you for who put up with us the last few days. And I mean, it's a great day today. I know we had Eric Pauly on the show yesterday. He was one of the featured $2 Tuesday cappers. I talked to him this morning. He had a good day. He won his $2 play. Congratulations, Eric. So before we go into everything, Dionne, how are you feeling?
I'm, hanging in there. I mean, I've been better, but, we'll get through this
You
day.
still look cute, though.
Well, thank you.
And I like the sexy voice. Very, very early Demi Moore back in the 80s when she was kind of cute before.
Well, thank you.
Face work. I like the voice. It's kind of scratchy. Kind of like cheating without cheating for all you people in relationships. Guys, this afternoon, the Full Count show, the MLB Sports Betting Show, live 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be hosting. Joining me will be Ronald Kabang and Jesse Shule. And you never know what's going to happen when you get the three of us together live. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to get to the bottom of Ronald's other career. He was the hit maker of Shebang. No, I'm just kidding, Ronald. We're going to have Ron. We're going to have Jesse later on today. So tune into that before you make any of your Wednesday baseball decisions. Dionne, we have a special today, don't we?
We do. But before that, I would love to just tune in just to hear Ronald sing.
I would love to hear him sing. I'd like to see him dance is what I'd like to see him do. I don't know if I like that. I like to see him sing and dance, but I think the dancing would get it for me. I just want to say once, shebang. All right, Dionne, we have a special for everybody. Thanks to our good buddy Mel, who is one of the best people in the world, and she is over the staff, over the best staff I've ever worked with in this business. Yes. I've been in this business here in Vegas over 30 years, and I've got to tell you, I've never worked with a staff as good as the SportsMemo staff. Our fearless leader, Johnny D. Hey, Johnny. And then the crew. We got Chris and Lexi, who do all our video stuff. We got Missy, who is she is priceless. We got James and Jason, who do a lot of the promoting and the article stuff. And then we've got our lovely M2 Mel, who does all of our promoting and the discounts. And I got to tell you guys,
she's got an amazing one for us today.
She's got an amazing one, but it is the greatest staff I've ever worked with. This is, let me tell you, if I own a sports franchise and I had this team in the front office, we would be vying for a championship every year. That's how good this staff is. So thank you to the SportsMemo staff. We love you and thank you. Tell us about the discount.
So the great folks over at SportsMemo have an amazing discount for everybody. You can get Joey and myself for 3 days, all sports, for just $59. That's right. You get the both of us for 3 days, $59.
Now, guys, Dionne and I are big into the NBA right now. Obviously, we got the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. We'll tell you about that later. But we're full swing in baseball. This is a great time to take advantage of us. You're going to get two of us, 3 days, baseball, basketball, $59. Whether you play $5 a game or $5,000 a game, this will pay for itself in no time.
Absolutely.
So without any further ado, because I babbled on again today on today's show, we have a great cast. Let's bring them on. We've got the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos, and the best-looking guy in sports betting, Kevin Thomas, the Philly fanatic. Welcome, guys. Happy Wednesday.
Hey, happy Wednesday. To be here. Long time no see.
It's great to have you both. As you know, guys, we had some internet problems a few weeks ago, and then we got sick this week. But Pavlos, because of the internet issues, normally he's on several times a week, and he's already made one appearance. He's making another, and hopefully we get him on this week, because I know, Pavlos, you've been doing great with the soccer. We have some big soccer things happening this week. And KT, I see you all over the leaderboard. You're on the 3, the 7, and I believe the 30 at SportsMemo. Am I correct?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sounds good.
A man of few words. KT. God, he's so good looking. When you're that good looking, you don't have to. It's like Brad Pitt. He doesn't have to act. He's just good looking. Sports fans, without any further ado, let's go to the Greek god of soccer. He's got another big soccer winner for everybody. Pavlos Laguretos. Pavlos, take it away.
Yeah, as some of you might know, today is a huge day for European soccer. We have the Europa League final going on tonight, and I have a nice big package there with 9 plays valued at just $7. It's what we do for everyone as an appreciation for following us all over the year. And I also have a nice best bet in the MLS for unit best bet that also goes live tonight. But here's a nice free winner for you guys that I really believe is going to hit this Sunday. This is the final match day of the La Liga, 38th round. And there's 2 teams that are sitting at 39 points, Getafe and Elche. And the relegation zone is just 3 points below. So these 2 teams, with a draw here, they both get 1 point each, and they are mathematically safe. And Getafe are one of the teams that have the most draws in the La Liga. They have 15 draws in 37 matches, and a lot of draws lately. Each of the last 4 matches were draws. 8 of the last 13 matches were also draws. On the road, they have the 3rd most draws. And again, this is a match where the draw is the best outcome for both sides. They just get a point each. They save the season. They move on. They go to vacation in a couple of weeks. So whenever this happens in soccer and at these odds, you just have to take the draw at plus 175.
There you go. The Greek god of soccer doing some wonderful work. He says a draw. And Getafe, am I pronouncing that correctly, Pavlos?
Yes. Very
there
nice.
There you go.
You're
Guys,
getting better at those names.
What's that?
You're getting better at those
I'm
names.
getting better at those. As soon as you can say Senzatella 3 times fast, I'll get all the soccer teams.
Senzatella.
That's only because it's the name of my soccer stuff. Guys, the Greek god of soccer is doing some great work over at SportsMemo. Go follow him. Use some of those great discounts that SportsMemo offers. They'll pay for itself in no time. Let's go from the Greek god of soccer to the First Lady of Vegas. Jen, how did you? I don't think my free play did well yesterday. How did yours do?
Yeah, mine kind of, as you said, pooped the bed again.
We pooped the bed, but you know what happens? Save the flavor, sports fans, because we don't poop the bed back-to-back days. I know she's got something exciting in the NBA tonight, but she also has another free winner. Let's go to the First Lady of Vegas, the prettiest person on this good-looking panel today, Dionne and D'Amico.
All right. Are you ready to get paid today? If you are, then you must follow me as I have my Mavericks Warriors Game 1 winner. Get this 4% play and have a winning Wednesday. And I have a nice free winner for you today in baseball in the NL West contest. Let's go over to the Giants-Rockies Game 3 matchup. Well, San Francisco has taken Game 1 and 2 of the series to give them 8 consecutive wins in Coors Field. They're looking to close out the series, which would be their 2nd sweep of the Rockies in this young season. Right-hander Logan Webb, who is 5-1 with a 3.48 ERA, is looking for his 5th consecutive win here today. Left-hander Kyle Freeland owns a 1-4 record with a 4.91 ERA and is coming off of his worst outing of the campaign. Both pitchers have done well against today's opponents. However, the Colorado bullpen has been getting beat like they stole something. I'm sorry.
Something I would say. Go ahead.
I know.
Sorry.
See, that's what happens when you live together for so long and are married.
There you go.
I'm going to go ahead and stay with the Giants team that's 5-1 the last 6 versus left-handed starters, 39-12 the last 51 versus teams with a losing record, and 42-15 the last 57 versus the NL West. So go ahead and lay the price with San Francisco as the favorite today.
First Lady of Vegas says take the Giants minus the $1.60. I know it's about your cutoff. And normally, I know you mentioned earlier this morning that if this was a little bit lower, you might put it out on the premium side, but
Absolutely.
You like it. She's one of the best I've ever seen on the free plays. I mean, I know she lost yesterday, but you're still on a 30-something and 7 or 8 or 9 run. You're hitting 75, 80% over the last month and change on the free plays. Follow her. Use that discount. Get 2 D'Amicos for the price of 1. Normally, you can only see 2 D'Amicos in a Mob Rico case. So, not in this case. Let's go from Dionne D'Amico. Let's bring back on the whole panel. Let's going to go to, he is all over leaderboards. And, we have a lot of fun because he is a big Philly fan. I know you see a lot of Green Bay stuff in the background for the Packers, but he is a big Phillies fan. But he is one of the best I've ever seen in this business. And, guys, he walk it like he talk it. He's on the 3, the 7, the 30-day leaderboards in SportsMemo. Kevin Thomas, I know you've got some exciting things you'd like to tell everybody about tonight and maybe even a free winner for everyone.
Oh, yes. Thank you for that warm introduction. I appreciate it. Right now, I got my ultimate trifecta because you get my 5%er thrown in there, and my top NBA, top NHL, plus my MLB, all three, $37. Or you can get them individually. Doesn't matter. Either way, you're gonna have success. MLB right now, I'm 9-3, 75% last 7 days. Hockey, I'm doing about 70%. NBA, I dropped the ball last night as I talked so much about Marcus Smart, who never even seen the court. So I should have known better, especially when that line went to 4. So that was a big loss on me. So let's get right into this free winner here. I'm looking at the Yankees, who are number 1 in the AL East at 27-9, and they host the worst team in the AL East at 14-23 in the Orioles. They played last night. I actually had the over in this. I was a little worried. 9th inning, the Orioles actually popped on to get me the 5-4 to get that total to go over. These games usually technically don't go over in Baltimore, and it's weird because it usually is a hitter's park, but when these two teams play, the total stays under. Now you got the Yankees, Garrett Cole on the mound. As he's, AL East, and as many times as they play the Orioles, there's not a lot on him facing the Orioles. I've seen maybe 3-4 at bats tops for some of these guys. With one of the top against him is Matt Mountcastle, who is batting .260 for the season right now and batting .278 against Garrett, and he's not even playing. Their best other hitter, and Mountcastle has 16 RBIs. That's the most RBIs of any Oriole, is 16. You flip the switch and go to the Yankees. Stanton has 32 RBIs for the season. The Judge has 30 RBIs for the season. These two guys have more RBIs than the Orioles team. Now, I know Jordan Lyles, he faced the Yankees earlier in the season at home and pitched really good. That's why this line's at 7.5. They expect him at home to pitch very well. I think Garrett Cole, though, no Mountcastle. We're asking for 5 innings, 1 run. I'm thinking 3-1, 4-1, 5th inning, Yankees, -1. That's -115. I might even go -2 just to get the plus money here. But for the sake of this show and for a solid free winner, Yankees, first 5, -1 for 115.
Kevin
Thank
Thomas
you.
saying the Yankees today, first 5. I love it, Kevin. Sports fans, he's all over the leaderboards. You also said over the last 7 days, baseball 9-3. He's got a 3-pack tonight. I remember everything you say, Kevin. $37. You get him individually, but you get 3 big winners, including a 5%, I believe Kevin said, for $37, guys. Whether you play $5, $50, 500 or 5,000. You'll make money with Kevin. Kevin, great analysis, great breakdown. I'm never going to go against you when you're talking Yankees. I'll tell you that.
I know.
As a Yankee fan, I'm going to, I will tell you this. Every year they can hit the ball, and every year they're first or second in home runs. And, I just heard somebody last week I was shopping, and somebody said, somebody's in the background behind me said, "Oh, that Judge, he stinks. He strikes out a lot. He also hits a lot of home runs." Then he pounded another one, 450 feet last night, give or take. What's odd about the Yankees this year is right now, and I double-checked it this morning because I looked at this game, Kevin. They have the number 1 pitching staff, team ERA in baseball. So when they're pitching, listen, when you're hitting when you're accounting for almost 5 runs a game and you're keeping teams down to under 3, obviously you can start piling up victories. Garrett Cole is pretty good. Love it, love it, love it. Go Yankees. I'm always on that. We're going to bring Kevin and Pavlos back in 1 second, guys. Guys, time to adjust those phones, those tablets, those computers, because I am very excited today. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? No, that's not Oprah or Rosie O'Donnell walking backwards. That is my 5% play alert. Sports fans, the best big game hunter on the planet will hunt, stalk, and kill your book today. Not only do I have a game of the year situation, but I also have a 5% release for you. My 5 and 10% release plays, 13-5 the last 18 in basketball, en route to an overall 39-18 run. Today, I'm proud and excited to announce that I have my 5% NBA Western Conference Finals game of the year. Get on this game of the year 5% winner and join me as we all get paid in the process. We're going to hunt, stalk, and kill your book. 5% play alert, guys. Now, for today's free winner, guys, I want to go over to my second favorite baseball park. And we're going to talk about the Astros travel to Boston to take on the Red Sox in Game 3 of the series. My friends, Boston took Game 1 on Monday, 6-3, but Houston, guys, they weren't having any of that as they bounced back yesterday to get a big 13-4 victory. You know, the Yankees are getting a lot of ink in the American League, and deservedly so, but you're not hearing so much about the Astros, who have won 17 of their last 21 games. That's just outstanding. This team is playing some great baseball. Their lineup, they were a little bit shaky the first few weeks of the season, but they now cracked the top 10 in scoring. They're averaging over 4.51 runs per game, and their pitching, absolutely stellar. They're ranked third in both leagues. A team ERA, 3.01. I'm not looking to hurt the feelings of any Boston fans. That's just a bonus, guys. I'm not looking to hurt the feelings of any Boston fans. But the only thing worse than their pitching has been their hitting. Their pitching, erratic at best. Their hitting, absolutely non-existent. Luis Garcia takes the hill on the road. The right-hander 3-1 with a 2.94 on the season. The team has won 5 of his 6 starts on the campaign, and he just seems to be getting stronger with each passing turn. The last 3 starts alone, he's got 18 innings pitched. He's given up a total of 12 hits and just 3 earned runs. By the way, he's also chalked up 23 Ks, 23 strikeouts in that span. He's only faced Boston once in his career, but he did quite well against them. Let's go opposite side. Nick Pivetta. Oh, my goodness. He takes the bump at home. The right-hander owns a 1-4 record with a 5.08 ERA so far this season. The team has lost 6 of his 7 2022 starts. Now, he has looked better over his last 2 turns. However, over his career, he has had problems with today's opponent, going 0-2 with a 5.25 ERA and 2 starts against the Astros. Houston, 9-2 the last 11 versus teams with a losing record, 8-2 the last 10 versus right-handed starters, 7-1 the last 8 as a road favorite. They're good in this situation, guys. I'm taking the Astros all the way here. You do too, and you'll be joining me, and together we will crush our books. Let's bring everybody else back on. We've got a couple of announcements before we run down the free play. Sports fans, later today, Full Count, the MLB Sports Betting Show live, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be hosting. Joining me, Ronald Kabang and Jesse Schul, the body himself. You never know what's going to happen when the 3 of us get together and go live. So tune in for that before you make any of your baseball decisions today. And go to the SportsMemo YouTube channel. Guys, there's a ton of free content there. We have this show. We have the MLB show. John Ryan does a ton of stuff. I mean, he's the hardest working guy in sports betting. Our buddy Ross Benjamin does some stuff. You get some great stuff. Also, go to Sports Memo's Twitter page. The best collection of cappers anywhere on the planet are at Sports Memo. We put up a ton of free content. I know I have a free play up there today. Dionne, you have a free play up there today.
I have a free play up there today.
I know a lot of the other guys put up free plays. You get odds, you get futures. Great columns by the newest edition of Sports Memo handicapping page. Mr. Eric Pauly. We like Eric. He's a good guy. He's a good kid. So go over there. Also follow Pavlos at Pauly_WT.
And
Kevin Thomas. We just lost Kevin Thomas. He's back. Kevin Thomas is back.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. That's fine, man. It just brings a lot of charm to the show. Kevin Thomas 04. Dionne, what is your Twitter, please?
You can find me over at the First Lady of Vegas, and you can find Joey over at Joe D'Amico Wins.
So let's run down the free plays. Pavlos, what did you have for everybody today?
We have the draw at the Getafe versus Elche match, Spain on Sunday.
There you go. Dionne?
I'm going with the Giants minus 160.
KT?
Yankees -1 run for 115 first 5 innings.
There you go. And sports fans, your sexy and savory host is taking the Astros minus $1.35. Dionne, you tell us about some specials and then take us out of here, please.
Absolutely. And don't forget, the amazing folks over at Sports Memo have an amazing discount for you. Get 3 days of both mine and Joey's plays. All sports, just $59. Normally, 3 days for one of us would be $59. Right now, you get both of us. $59, 3 days, all sports.
What else? I think it's time to go home.
It is. We are home.
Well, they don't know that. They think we're hovering above the Las Vegas Strip. Look, you see Brittany in the background. I'm Brittany, bitch. Now go ahead. Pavlos like that. He's a big Brittany fan.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And don't forget to tune in the rest of this week as we have some more amazing guests and a ton of free winners. And on behalf of Sports Memo, Pavlos, Kevin, and us, this is the First Family of Vegas.
Twice, I know. I'm going to put that on the banner next time. I'm Brittany, bitch. All right, guys. Everybody out there, good luck and have a winning day.